Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. What are you making of this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game and still holds its place. To be honest, Peter, had I gone on to be a coach, this would have been my preferred setup. I think it can service many different approaches and it could add numbers quite quickly at either end of the pitch. With the right talent, this can be a thriving structure.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Tries to pass it through. That's been cut out, well played. Beckham might just make this. And it's Beckham. Oh, strongly challenged there. Can he get on the end of this? Hoisted in. Cleared away. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's beat Yamal! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Beckham is standing over this one. Beckham! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Baresi, always a very imposing presence at the back. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. Beckham. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nedved wins the duel this time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rummenigge.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Hullet. Played out to the left flank. US Virgin Islands are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Cruyff. And that was nowhere near his best. He's in a good position. And the shot! Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Lovely feet. Zanetti, and he's managed to get free. That is a brilliant interception. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckham. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. An instinctive delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, that's nice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cruyff. And here's the chance to counter. Cruyff pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Makalele making good progress on the right-hand side. Hangs in a cross. That's a decent clearance. Yamal. Davids, never out of the action for very long. Ball's played through. It's a pretty loose pass. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Ibrahimovic does really well to win the ball there.
1 minute added time.
And the counter is on. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to
Please take
regroup
this opportunity
and come
to
out
pay
with
a
some
visit to
fresh
our official
initiatives.
store,
This
where
is all
memorabilia
still
from
very
today's match
salvageable,
are now
maybe
available.
even winnable.
Substitutions taking place.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
Liverpool can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Liverpool do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Vieira clears it away. Out of play for a throw. Zanetti plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Zanetti. Baresi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And this is Romario. Romario unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Zanetti. Zanetti. Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in. Decent chance! And a neat finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Substitution.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Getting up there! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Pressing high and with purpose. It's not an especially good pass, that. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Liverpool have their third corner. And he can clear it away. US Virgin Islands are looking to go forward now. Maldini is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Beckham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Makaleli on a serious charge here. And this is Romario. Delivers with whip. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Zanetti. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Davids. Cross. Passing nice and neat. Zico.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, easy pickings there. Driving forward. Zico. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Romario. And that has put paid to that. Nice looking ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
The US Virgin Islands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game
Number
here.
7,
A
Beckham.
case now of complete
Number 22,
control.
Varane. Number 8.
Maldini.
Targets. Hazard.
Passing
Coming on the
is
field,
crisp and sharp.
Number 11. Del Piero. Number 10.
Vieira.
Mbappe. Number 44.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Number 55. Fletcher.
The US Virgin Islands are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And it's Zanetti. Now it's Neymar. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Darren Fletcher. Now, can they get him away? Zico. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! They're back within reach! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
4 added minutes has
Liverpool
been indicated.
may be down, but not out just yet. Nedved. Zanetti does well to get it back. Not going up front in a hurry. Nesta cuts out the pass. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Zico. And they're back on the ball again. And the shot! Oh, good finish! Drama at the death! Is there time for... And time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And he's picked it up out wide, crossed into the box. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Header! And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Shanghai Shenhua clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. Shanghai Shenhua do have a chance to counter here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Pings it across. Bullish header! There it is! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Shanghai Shenhua are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Romario. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rummenigge had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence...
He's having a shot! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now there's a... And Messi! He's got away with one there. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival. Stam gets over and intercepts. Maldini. Played into space. Can he latch on to this? Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And it's Messi. Zico is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Baresi aims beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. Roberto Carlos. Kaka. And it's Kaka.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good... Chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Zico deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, what has happened here? Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Messi, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team. Terrific effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And here's Cruyff. Cruyff tries to pass it through, and that is expertly dealt with. And the counter is on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rummenigge looking to receive it in space. Maldini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Ronaldinho. Makaleli. Not the most convincing of passes. Rummenigge.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No luck with that dink over the top. Rafael Varane. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Impressive jump! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Baresi. Well, that is one way to stop him. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Baresi looking to play him in. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Looking for the run. Now it's Zico. He's found a way through. And this is Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, they could be caught out here. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Neymar, who can single-handedly make a difference. That has ended up in no man's land. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Baresi. Mateus. That's very neat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good alertness. Neymar. And it's Kaká. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Baresi can get it clear. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, that pass isn't the best. Turns back here, probably the best option. Neymar. And Mateus. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Zico. Maldini. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's rising! And that should get the job done. Messi. And it's Zico. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge.
There they go, hunting again.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mateus. It's a searching pass. That's a shade optimistic. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
In the areas shown on this map.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Number 9.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And here's Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Neymar. Messi. Messi's cross.
That's good defensive concentration. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And here's Romario. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Neymar. No, he's not getting past him there. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Ronaldinho. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. Kaká providing an outlet on that flank. He leaps for it. He's got away with one there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Kaká is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Neymar, he's shifting. Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Messi. Number 8.
And still, we await the first breakthrough.
Number 10. Bale. Number
Seedorf.
17. Cantona. Number 6. Seedorf. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Maldini venturing down the left. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Rafael Varane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kaká. And that has left him in a heap. And here's the chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely feet. Oh, now here's an in shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cannavaro. Bullet. Baresi. He's picked his way through. Now, can they get him away? Incoming delivery. Bullish header! And that's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Liverpool have taken the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And this is Ronaldinho. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different...
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good run down the right, and it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho driving forwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been slung wide. Out of play for a goal kick. Messi. Zambrotta. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi picks it up out wide. Nedved. Ambitious ball here. That's been cut out, well played.
Belgium genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Stam is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Maldini. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pirlo. Now Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, super find. He's found the way through. Skims one in. And he's there to belt it away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Maldini making good progress. Zico. Zico delivers.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Pirlo. Distributed tidily. He is through here. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And that is a little undercooked. Nedved, Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Messi! Messi. And he was quick to react. Ronaldinho. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nedved does really well to win the ball there.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
On the through ball, he's being urged to shoot.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Messi. Zambrotta. Messi. And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Coming on the field,
And we are back on the way.
number 17.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Liverpool different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Passing is crisp and sharp. This might spell danger. Goes down, but nothing given. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Cantona. Nedved. Bale. And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. Rolls it backwards. Zambrotta proves too strong. Maldini. Romario. Romario will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Look at and the finish! And that's a sharp finish. It is the pick-me-up they all long for. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Substitution on the field. Number
So, what can they come up
19,
with here?
Baresi. Coming on to replace
And he's
him
taking
is
no chances
number
there.
5, Cannavaro.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's Lampard. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's big chance!
Belgium really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach. It's Ronaldinho! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Short changes him with that pass. Ronaldinho. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. And this is Hazard. Now can he find a finish? Decent chance! And again! No, he couldn't get hold of it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Makalele. Number 22,
Seedorf can
Romario.
see things others
Number
simply
10,
cannot.
Bale.
He steps in,
Coming on
and that's the end of
field,
that.
Number 6,
And the two sides
Seedorf.
separated by the game's
Number
only
24,
breakthrough moment to this point.
Karl-Heinz
1-0 the
Rummenigge.
score.
Number 21,
That's just playing it safe
Ibrahimovic.
and simple.
Substitution.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Buffon clearly engaging in mind games here. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Shot could be on. That's good play. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmer. And it's Messi. Always onto this. Esteval. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's neat. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Pirlo is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Now this could be a chance. That's tidy. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Messi. That's good defending, very good defending.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
Esteval. Just 5 minutes left. It's a threatening ball, and he is deftly away.
Belgium really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Looking for a runner. He's found space here.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Deftly out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. Great vision. Rummenigge. That's a throw. He's found a way past. He's got away. And once more. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Liverpool have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's...
Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Rummenigge. Zico. Oh, that shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, this looks sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tries to pass it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Van Dijk. Seedorf. Threads one in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through. Stam can get it clear. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Could be danger here. And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Not the most accurate pass. That's a sharp pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nedved. Oh, this is a terrific run. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Still goalless at the moment. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Looking to play him in. Rummenigge. That'll be a throw-in. That looks a decent ball. That is good strength. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
Now that's excellent. Such a clean tackle. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bale! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Zico. Zico on a strong run here. Now it's Bale. And here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Azar. De Rossi plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Bale. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. Looking for a... He's had a shot! And he can thump it away. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. He's shifting through the gears here. Played into the ball. Rummenigge!
Well, yet another intercept.
And another try! Goal! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will And considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And Messi! That's really well cleared. Makalele scooting forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He is through here. Liverpool have their third corner. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Bale, he's being urged to shoot. Mac shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Liverpool looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Number 11, Zico.
This is going once more.
Coming on to replace him is number 14, Ronaldinho.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Ronaldinho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That pass has been well intercepted. Rummenigge. Out of play for a throw. Liverpool different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Bale's cross. Tries a shot! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A case now of complete control. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, it's come to nothing. Played out towards the right wing. Aimed beyond the defence. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Knocks it into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is a brilliant interception. Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Maldini getting forward. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This ended up in no man's land.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. More or less by himself, and that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws.
And there's the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Forced to go back. Takes a shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maldini, Ball swung in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Azar. Nedved gets a foot in here. Tries to pass it through. Picked out brilliant. Real chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Galatasaray are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Threads one in. And this is Ibrahimovic. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's picked out the run. Chance! And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And yes, it's big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Galatasaray with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Ibrahimovic, decent chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Galatasaray have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos goes short. And here's Roberto Carlos. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And now they can spring out of defence. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. That looks a good ball through. That's a good run down the left. And he's there to belt it away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's quick to get rid. And that's definitely not his best. Messi. Nice interception, well timed. He shifted it to the flank. Eto'o does really well there, he is strong. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Brilliant save from Buffon! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Nedved. And this is Messi. Great vision. And this is Nedved. He's found a way through. Nedved! Messi. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos. Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Ibrahimovic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There will be 3
He's had it
minutes
nicked
at a
away.
time.
That is good alertness. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. And it's Nedved. Cruyff. And that signals the end of the first period. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Liverpool really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Liverpool looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field is
So the action
number
resumes.
24, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, important interception. Up towards the front line. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Liverpool different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, that was vital. And he's been shifted off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Played in. Messi. Ibrahimovic. Good purposeful running this. And this is Hazard. It's Hazard!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cruyff. Messi! And that's a tidy finish.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Galatasaray cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Maldini.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
That wasn't the greatest of balls. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. That has been cut short. Cruyff. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can they get him away?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's having a pop! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Galatasaray are back in business. He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So here comes a substitution.
Number 15.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Number 9.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. And this is Bale.
Liverpool clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he cuts out the supply. Nedved driving on and making good progress. He's shifting through the gears here. Crosses it in here. Bale! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Corner number 2 then. Harmlessly behind. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rummenigge. Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here. Thuram with the clearance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Good ball, good take. Hullet finding himself in space. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's a sharp little ball here. That is ended up in no man's land.
There will be 3
And it's
minutes
Azar.
at a time.
Ibrahimovic. Great defending, strong and determined. Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And the number on the board is 3. Nedved. Nedved makes a move down the right. Now the cross. Oh, good effort! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And he was alert to it. And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and out. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Pull it. Eto'o. He's got away. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Shot, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That is lovely. And the counter is on. And it's Romario. Driving forward, and he's found a way past. And Romario! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Baresi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Rafael Varane. Maldini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Vieira. Pull it. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Oh, really well played.
Now that looks a decent ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho plays it in. Mbappe. Now it's Eto'o.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. Played into the box. Varane tries to clear. Nedved steaming forward at pace. Pull it. Yaya Toure. And it's Romario. Stood up well to him there. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's lost his man, and he shoots! Goal, Brazil! And there is your opener.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Gullit. And it's Gullit. Oh, sweet feet. Cruyff. Nicely aimed pass. And that has put paid to that. Pass somewhat off target. Passing nice and neat. Oh, that was vital. And it's Gullit. Vieira. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That's a good ball. Stam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Messi. And this is Romario. Romario! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Eto'o. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's quick to return it. Yaya Toure. Eto'o. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Liverpool currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nedved, he's through here. Nesta cuts out the pass. And it's Cruyff. Liverpool do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he cuts out the supply. Makalele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, this looks sharp. Romario might just make this. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Gullit. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Defending was strong and firm. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe, upright and purposeful. And he's had it nicked away. Romario. And he's being shifted off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Romario, and the shot! And he's there to get it away. And here's Bale.
Liverpool really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is Cruyff. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Ronaldinho. Number 22, Romario. Number 21,
That's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Coming on the field, number 11, Zico. Number 24, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
And it's Zico.
That was lovely, that.
Gullit. Substitution.
Oh, that's neat. That is good strength. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Makaleli. Shot could great chance! And that was struck with genuine force. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool have their third corner. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And they can counter here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. And that is well cleared.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Bale. Pull it. And he's cut it out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vieira. Here come Brazil on the counter. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. Liverpool are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get free. Just 5 minutes left.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's Hullet. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Hullet. Coming on the field is number 17.
Picked out brilliantly. Hit. Oh, good climb. He's done very well to get to that.
Cantona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Header! And that's a good finish. They have stolen level at the last. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
After 90 minutes is
so all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now it's Bale. Nice touch. Pitches it off him. And they've got a throw. And here's Nedved. Has a look up and delivers. And that should get the job done.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Liverpool desperately searching for the winner here. Oh, shooting chance! And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Oh, what a ball! Baresi deals with that comfortably.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gerrard, and this is Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, no joy this time. Oh, they can break here. Nedved making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Gullit.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he welcomes it in. And the finish! And it's come back out to him. It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Zico! And that's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Oh, it's Gerrard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Maldini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Romario.
Such good technique.
Chelsea have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Ambitious ball here. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And yes, it's him again. Chelsea, Liverpool have a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Makaleli.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Maldini venturing down the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Messi. And there's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is... Big chance! And no mistake. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen...
He's had a shot! Gerrard. Pull it. Can he get on the end of this? No, it's Nedved. He has found the way through. And that's out of reach. It's a good spell of possession, this. That is a brilliant interception. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Romario. Now it's Zico. He's picked his way through. Now here's the delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And that is a little undercooked. Romario. Chance! There it is! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, this is... He's having a pop! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous. And it's half-time. Liverpool are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a half that has been utterly unpredictable. A real cliffhanger of a first half, which sets us up perfectly for the action to follow. Liverpool get the second half going. Tries to pass it through. Thuram. Makalele is always scanning the pitch for targets. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nedved. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Lampard. Lampard, and he's worked it through. And it's been hooked away. Now there's a fine ball. Nicely shaped ball. Maldini cuts it out. Gullit. He's being urged to shoot. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. That's really well cleared. Messi is onto it in a flash. Stam makes the interception. Ibrahimovic, and the shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Substitutions taking place.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Zico. That's a shade optimistic. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Turns back here, probably the best option. Gullit. Lampard. Roberto Carlos. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, now he can run away with it. Zico. And here's the chance to counter. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Lampard. Gullit. But he's well positioned here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Maldini. Maldini making good progress. It's a pretty loose pass. And nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Carlos. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Maldini gets it away. Cantona. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
No, that's been intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved ventures forward, and he's intervened well there. And it's Lampard. Great vision.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a little off target. Roberto Carlos. Gullit. And this is Hullet. Oh, what has happened here? And it's played in. Zico. Looking for the run.
That's going in strongly. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. No, it's come to nothing. And this is Ibrahimovic. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and No doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Pirlo gets a foot in here. Pirlo, there he goes, motoring forward. Romario has it in a wide position. De Rossi supplying the width on this right-hand side. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah. Dembele!
They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. This ended up in no man's land. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Can he get it through? And this is Romario. Desai defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Stam promptly onto that, and that is that. Stood up well to him there. Pirlo. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Bale. Varane cuts out the pass. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, it's Dembele. And he was quick to react. Romario. Zico is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That's a lovely, neat pass. Dembele. Nedved wins the duel this time. Skims one in. Buffon claims it without any fuss. Maldini. De Rossi. Ronaldinho. And here's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off. It's Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Zico, there's the shot! That's another chance! Well taken goal. They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into it.
Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. This is a promising build-up. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Zico, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! Marvellous goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Liverpool have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that was nowhere near his best. Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, super find. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. He came in hard, very hard. And for the first half, that is that. Liverpool have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal.
And
we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Liverpool are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Pirlo. Number 19, Messi.
And we get things going again.
Number 14, Modric.
Looking for the run.
Yamal.
Zico. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that was never going to make it. Ronaldinho. Maldini.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now, can they get him away?
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
De Rossi. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Zico. Played in by Romario. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Modric. Now it's Yamal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's found space here. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's made its way to him. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ibrahimovic looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Maldini.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ronaldinho. And here's Dembele.
Bale! It's hit the upright. Oh no, it's an own goal.
Now, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So we have movement on both
Ronaldinho.
benches.
Number
So
18,
one moment's crazy
Bale.
confusion, but they all
Number
count.
16.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Coming on the field. Number 17. Schneider. Number 9. Mbappe.
Zico delivers.
Number 22. Bellingham. Substitution
And the
in progress.
finish! In he goes again.
Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Half an hour gone in the second half. Roberto Carlos. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Look at this, takes a shot! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Tries to pass it through. That's an excellent interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but
Towering header!
Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Substitutions taking place.
Liverpool have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Totti aims beyond the defence.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Substitution.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Liverpool now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Cantona taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody,
horns.
and welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aims beyond the defence.
Takes a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power...
Decent chance!
Del Piero. And that is a little undercooked. Maldini. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Zico. Now, can they get him away? That's going to go a long way. Maldini scooting forward. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played in with purpose.
He'll try from distance!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's having a shot!
In he goes again.
And he's stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them...
Oh, a gilt-edged chance!
Cantona is flagged offside. Ibrahimovic. That is a great pick out. The ball has bounced loose now. Maldini. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Cantona.
It's net! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. That has not gone well. Flashes it across. Yildiz! Maldini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Varane spots it and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. Played out wide. Del Piero has the space to scheme. Roberto Carlos. And he decides to cross it. And that has been cleared. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Goes for goal! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Cantona has found the net here, of course. Picked out Rummenigge! Oh, it rattles the bar! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Del Piero. Out for a throw. Some resolute defending there. Makaleli. Cantona. Where it came from. And it's Zico.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous.
Been indicated.
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. What a throw in. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Today to please drink
Liverpool clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So we're off again. And that's a throw-in. This is a promising build-up. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Cantona. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! And how did he not make it 4? Corner number 2 then. A header! And that's a tidy finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind.
It's Ronaldinho! No, it's wide.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Oh, that's well spotted. No, again, there's no way through. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Messi. That is good alertness. Nicely shaped ball. And he was quick to react. Looking for options for movement. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's in, must be! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Galatasaray are down to 10 men.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's heaved it away. Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, the idea was a good one. Yaya Toure! Oh, terrific save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And it's in! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Galatasaray still making a fight of this. Zico. Maldini. Cross needs to be good. Oh, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! It's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Ibrahimovic really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the
Spanish... Well taken goal. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Cantona. Into the last quarter of an hour. Maldini. And he lines up a cross. Somewhat off target. Zico. Can he finish? Oh, off the bar. This time, surely. And that's past the post. Oh, terrible mistake. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Cafu gets across and deals with it. Looking to play him in. Crunching tackle. Rafael Varane. Maldini.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Impressive job, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And another try! Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Getting up there! And that's wide.
There will be 5 minutes
Steps
added
in,
time.
and that's the end of that. Nedved providing an outlet on that flank. There's the shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He's had a shot! Oh, denied at the last. Can he get on the end of this? On the through ball. Messi! Keeper always had the measure of that. And that is that. Liverpool, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Cantona claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
On the road outside the stadium.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face